Hello, everyone, and this is NextErahits podcast. NextErahits, it's a YouTube channel that's bringing Vietnamese melodies to a global audience.
Yeah, they're doing a great job of blending the traditional Vietnamese music with some modern elements. It creates a sound that's both nostalgic but also fresh. These are personalized songs. You can actually request a song and they'll tailor it to a specific occasion, like a wedding anniversary or a message to a loved one.
Oh, wow. Personalized songs. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool. I bet people are using those for all sorts of special moments in their lives. So they're creating kind of a musical tapestry that's both deeply personal and culturally rich. That's really cool. I
Yeah.
can see why that resonates with people, especially those who are looking to connect with their heritage or create a unique memory.
Exactly. And it's not just individual stories they're telling. They also go really deep into Vietnamese culture, particularly with their focus on Tet celebrations.
Yeah, Tet. The Vietnamese Lunar New Year, such a vibrant and joyous occasion. How do they bring that energy into their music?
They've made a whole collection of songs just for Tet, and they really capture that spirit of renewal and family reunions and good fortune that the holiday represents. Lively tunes with traditional instruments like the trong. It's a Vietnamese drum. But alongside those traditional instruments, you have these modern arrangements that just make you want to move.
So they're like creating the perfect soundtrack for Tet festivities.
Yeah.
But Tet is obviously very steeped in tradition. So how do they balance those traditional elements with this contemporary style that they have?
Yeah, that's where their artistry really shines through.
Mm.
They'll take a traditional Tet-themed folk song and give it a modern twist. Maybe add in a catchy chorus or incorporate some electronic elements. It's like they're building a bridge between generations, allowing younger people to connect with their heritage in a way that feels relevant to them.
Yeah, I can see that. You're painting such a vivid picture of how they blend tradition and modernity. It's really cool. I'm starting to understand why they're getting so popular. It's this beautiful fusion of cultures and musical styles that speaks to a really diverse audience.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's not just the music itself. They actually incorporate really stunning visuals into their videos.
Oh, really? What kind of visuals are we talking about here?
Think like vibrant landscapes and traditional Vietnamese clothing scenes from Tet celebrations.
Oh, wow.
It's like you're watching a mini documentary, but set to music. They really create this immersive experience that transports you to Vietnam.
So they're really using that visual medium to enhance the storytelling and cultural immersion. That's really smart, especially today with how popular video content is.
Exactly. And speaking of reaching a wider audience, they also offer songs in multiple languages.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Now that you mention it, I was wondering about that. Like, do they mainly focus on Vietnamese lyrics or do they branch out?
So they definitely celebrate Vietnamese culture at their core, but they really understand that music can transcend borders, so you can actually find songs in English and Spanish and French and a bunch of other languages, which makes their music accessible to a truly global audience.
Wow, that's impressive. It sounds like they're really breaking down barriers and creating a space where everyone from all different walks of life can come together and connect through that universal language of music.
Absolutely. And that inclusivity actually extends to their business offerings as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they actually create custom music for companies, helping them add this unique and memorable touch to their branding.
Wait, so they're not just catering to like individuals. Tell me more about that. What kind of companies are they working with?
It's a pretty diverse range, from small startups to big global corporations.
Wow.
They've created everything from catchy jingles for product ads to sophisticated background music for corporate presentations.
I can imagine like a tech company using one of their tracks that's infused with traditional Vietnamese instruments for a product launch video.
Ah.
That would be such a cool way to stand out. How do they make sure that the music they create really aligns with the company's brand identity, though?
Well, that's where their collaborative approach comes in. They work really closely with each company, understanding their vision, their target audience, the emotions they want to evoke, and then they go ahead and craft music that not only sounds great, but also strategically supports the company's messaging.
That's really cool. It's fascinating how they've managed to create this platform that caters to such a wide range of needs, from those personal milestones to business branding.
Yeah, it really all comes back to their passion for music and their understanding of its power to connect people and inspire and elevate experiences. They're not just creating tunes, they're crafting soundtracks for life's moments, both big and small.
Speaking of soundtracks, let's talk about their approach to Tet since it is coming up soon.
Mm.
You mentioned earlier that they have this special collection for the occasion. Can you tell me a little more about that?
Sure. Think of it as like a musical journey through all the different traditions and symbolism of Tet.
Hmm.
They have songs about all the preparations leading up to the holiday, the excitement of those family reunions, and that feeling of hopefulness as you welcome a new year.
Yeah. So they've really captured like the whole essence of Tet in their music.
Yeah.
But how do they make those traditions relatable and engaging to a global audience that might not be familiar with Tet?
Well, they do it through storytelling.
Oh, okay.
For example, one of their songs that focuses on the concept of lishi, which is the giving of red envelopes filled with lucky money to children and elders, and it's a tradition that symbolizes good fortune and blessings for the year ahead.
I love how they're using music to introduce those beautiful cultural nuances to a wider audience. It's like they're giving you a window into the heart of Vietnamese traditions.
Wow.
It's amazing how NextErahits is able to bring together these personal stories, these cultural celebrations, and even business branding, all through the power of music. So what's the main takeaway here for our listeners?
I think it's clear. Next Year Hits offers a really unique and engaging way to experience Vietnamese culture. And it's all through their music.
Yeah.
Whether you're looking for a personalized song to celebrate a special occasion, or maybe you just want to immerse yourself in that festive spirit of Tet, or even if you're a business looking for a really memorable sound, Next Year Hits has something for you.
I'm definitely intrigued. You've convinced me. I'm ready to check out their YouTube channel and explore their music. What's the best way for our listeners to connect with NextErahits and experience their work?
It's super easy. Just head over to YouTube and search for Next Year Hits, subscribe to their channel, check out their different playlists, and, you can support them by liking and sharing their videos.
Yeah.
And hey, maybe you'll be inspired to commission your own personalized song.
That's a great idea. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into NextErahits. Until next time, keep exploring the sounds that move you.
See ya!